Well, welcome back, my friends. Today I have the cutest craft, and I am crafting with my daughter. We are using popsicle sticks from Dollar Tree, as well as a piece of cardboard. It could be any cardboard. In my opinion, the thinner, the better. We're also going to be using two different types of paint, just in whatever color you want. We chose blue and yellow. We need paintbrushes. We also need a permanent marker. I later changed my mind to black paper. We're also going to be using hot glue, as well as a printout of whatever picture you want. The craft really calls for a picture, like a back to school picture, but just for purposes of having a photo here, we're going to use these two printouts. We're going to make sure that our photos are actually about 1/2 inch on each side, smaller than the popsicle stick. So just make sure you trim it depending on what size popsicle stick you have. We're going to start lining them up, just stack them one underneath the other, making sure that the picture is going to fit in it nicely and straight. I'm going to use the side of my ruler just to kind of keep it straight on the edges, as well as my daughter. And then we're going to attach them all using more popsicle sticks and hot glue. We're just going to start attaching them with vertical sticks just to make sure all of them are attached and not going anywhere. And this is kind of what it should look like so far. So cute. All right, so before we move on, we have to cut a piece of the cardboard because we are making a picture frame with the shape and look of a crayon. So we want to make what will look like a little triangle. Just kind of measure whatever popsicle sticks you have and just keep cutting as needed and make sure that the top is squared off just like that, just flat. I'm going to use the first one as a guide and then cut a second one so my daughter can use that one. We are going to attach them using more popsicle sticks, so we're just going to hot glue them. Now, I made mine a little too big, too long, I guess, and I just had to trim it. But no big deal. I used my wire cutters and trimmed it. My daughter did much better job than I did. We used smaller ones for her, and they look absolutely great. I love them. So it's time to paint. Again, choose any color you want. These are crayons. You can use white, black, red, green. It doesn't matter. We're just going to give it one coat as best as we can, and we're painting the entire thing. Once dry, this is where I changed my mind. Instead of using black marker, I'm just going to use black paper, but you can use marker or paint as you want. We're going to add a strip to the top as well as the bottom, and the strips are about 1 inch thick. I'm going to use hot glue, but you can certainly use regular white glue or a glue stick. Once we had them attached at the top at the bottom, we want to add a little wiggly line, kind of like to mimic what a real crayon will look like. So I'm going to use my paint markers in the yellow and the blue tone, and we're just going to add the lines right there in the center of the black strip. Now it's time to add the photos. I'm going to trim mine a little bit, add two-sided tape to the back, and then we're just going to attach it right there in the center. Now we want these picture frames to stand, so we're going to add a couple of these wood blocks from Dollar Tree. We're going to hot glue them to the bottom, and that way we can stand the picture frames, and they're going to be beautiful to display all year round. And look how stunning these look. How fun is this craft? You can do this with your kiddos, nice and safe. Love the colors, but what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Is this something you'd like to try? And as always, I do have another video here for you that I think you're going to love. So if you want to keep watching, check it out. I'll see you later and have fun crafting. Bye.